Hey, Shalom Israel, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honors and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rekakadash. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone for bringing out 100% truth and keeping it real. Salutations to the 144 hopeful elect of Israel who's pushing this word in all truth and sincerity. And the 1/3 of Israel who believe in the word and follow the land wherever it goes. Shalom, brothers and sisters. Yeah, this is an epistle here speaking about the gray hair. It's just going to be simply titled That Gray Hair. Well, come from a little testimony. We all come to that crossroad, brothers and sisters. When we come into this truth and we learn the truth, understand our heritage and who we are as a people, the so-called Negro, Hispanic, and Native American Indians, and start to turn away from this wicked world. But then, after a while, you start to shave off this and that, turning away from this world and believing in the truth and changing your ways, putting off that old man. I want to highlight in this video as well, before we go too far, just the brother spiritwindjudah made this epistle. When did he make it? Around October 14th. The Most High provides for the new creature. Okay, now about 22 days ago, I came to that crossroad because I've been wondering, I've been thinking about it for a very long time, bro. I've been dyeing my hair for years. Man, years. Because the gray hair is coming. It's coming, right? So there's a point about 20 days ago. I said, I'm gonna do it. And I just took the leap and did it. Right? I looked in the scriptures. I said, let me see what the scriptures actually say about gray hair. Let's go get those scriptures real quick about gray hair. Because we know it's a natural thing. But this world has taught us, to, be like them, to put on this makeup and all these false, all these masks. And not be who we really are. Let's go to the book of Proverbs chapter 16, verse 31. 16:31. This is going to be a little short epistle, Lord willing. Proverbs chapter 16, verse 31. The hoary head is a crown of glory, if it be found in the way of righteousness. Okay, and we see the elders and apostles with their gray hair. Like, I do admire Elder Apostle Gabar's gray hair, man. And also Elder Apostle Rumlah's gray hair. Elder Apostle Tahar's gray hair. And we there's a transition of, I always say there's an ugly phase. When you're doing anything. Till you're getting a new hairstyle or whatever, there's a phase that there's an adjustment for you, man. Just looking at yourself in the mirror, if you're how long it's gonna be before you can really accept it. But this is it. We're making that leap. And this is the book of Proverbs chapter 20, verse 29. The glory of young men is their strength, and the beauty of the old man is the gray head. So here we go, bro. We got that gray hair, and thankful to you, how about Shem Shai for it, because there's a lot of people that don't make it so far. They don't make it as far to get that gray hair, Even though some of these guys are going off with these lineups and shit, these are just some pictures that we, typed in trying to find some gray-haired men, and there's not too many so-called Negroes, how they, taking a lot of pictures, but over here on the women's side. Thousands, of course, vanity. But we know at the end of the day, it's all vanity, brothers and sisters. I want to grab a few more scriptures here and just go ahead and close this epistle out. But I just wanted to bring that out. That the hoary head is a crown of glory, okay? And it's a part of life. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 3. And this wicked world done taught us, hey, do what we do and say what we, do what we say and say what we say. When in Rome, do as the Romans do. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 3, verse 31. Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways. Right? So envy not thou oppressor, and choose none of his ways. We're coming back to, who we are as a people, that holy nation, and doing things, believing in this word, you know, in every form of facet, you know, putting this word, incorporating this word in our life, being doers of the word and not hearers only, right? So you may see now, I won't be dyeing that hair anymore. Just gonna be rocking it natural, bro. I want to bring out 2 more strips. We're gonna close it out, okay? Because at the end of the day, we all know this is all vanity, because we're waiting on Yahweh Hashem Ashah to return and redeem us out of this hellhole. Let's go to the book of 1 John chapter 3 verse 2. Beloved, now are we sons of Yahweh Hashem Ashah, and it doth not yet appear what we shall be, but we know that when he shall appear, we shall be like him, for we shall see him as he is. Okay? And every man that hath this hope in him purifieth himself, even as he is pure. Okay? I want to grab one more. I'm going to close it out. In the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 15, verse 52. First Corinthians chapter 15, verse 52. In a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trump, for the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed. Okay? For this corruptible must put on incorruptible, and this mortal must put on immortality. Okay? Now that's what we all be looking for. We all been talking about this, bruh. In a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trump, for the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed. For this corruptible must put on incorruptible, and this mortal must put on immortality. Right? So we know, you know, Yahweh Hashem Ashah is going to change these corruptible bodies into incorruptible. So we're going to get new bodies anyway, you know? And you know, we know that let's go get this one, being like Yahweh Hashem Ashah. We're going to go to the book of Revelations, chapter 1 verse 14. Now I always wanted, you know, I was talking about that ugly phase earlier. I always wanted to skip that ugly phase and go straight to the but you gotta be patient, man. His head and his hair were white like wool, you know, as white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire, and his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace, and his voice as the sound of many waters. So even the Messiah's head were white like wool, man. He had that beautiful woolly hair, man, that white hair, you know, like Elder Apostle Gabar, Elder Apostle Ramlab, and Elder Apostle Tahar, bro. So hey, man, once again, let's go get it. Let's go get that scripture and close it out on it. Back in the Proverbs, and like I said, I'm gonna put that epistle of spiritwindjudah. This one, the Most High provides for the new creature. Y'all go check it out if you haven't seen it. It's very, very beautiful. Okay? The book of Proverbs, chapter 16, verse 31 again. I'm going to just close it out with this. Shoot. Sorry, it's lucky. Proverbs chapter 16, verse 31. The hoary head is a crown of glory, if it be found in the way of righteousness. It's a crown of glory, man. That hoary means gray. Okay? Yeah, like once again, you know, there's a lot of people that, you know, they've been judged and they're out of here already. So it's a blessing to be able to live to see, you know, that gray hair coming in there. Let's get it again in the book of Proverbs chapter 20, verse 29. The glory of young men is their strength, and the beauty of old men is the gray head. So once again, that epistle, that gray hair. So with that, I want to give all honors and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rekakadash. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone for bringing out the 100% truth and keeping it real. Salutations to the 144 hopeful elect of Israel who's pushing this word in all truth and sincerity. and the 1/3 of Israel who believe in the word. Follow the Lamb wherever it goes. Shalom, Israel. Shalom.